the Opubco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is OSU Football with Brandon Chatmon. I'm Jenni Carlson. Brandon, spring is done. Spring game on Saturday in Stillwater. You got a chance to see some more of the Cowboys and sort of real game action. Offense was obviously front and center. What did you think of the new Todd Monken offense?
I thought it was very interesting. It looked very much like the offense OSU ran last year under Dana Holgorsen. A lot of thrown passes, a lot of swing routes, and at times to Joseph Randle, some of those screen passes that became famous under Holgorsen last year. A lot of things looked exactly the same as they did last year.
Do you feel like that the running backs there's such a stable of running backs at OSU? Are they going to be used differently, more? How is that going to play out in this Holgorsen offense?
I think they're going to be used a lot differently under Monken. I think you'll see both of those guys do a lot more all-around type of things. At times last year, you could tell when Randle came in the ball game, he was going to catch a swing route or maybe catch a screen pass. You didn't think he was just going to take a handoff and run for 5 yards. You didn't expect that from Joseph Randle. This year, that would be a definite possibility. You just give him the ball and let him do his thing. Same with Jeremy Smith. He came in short yardage situations last year. Now he'll get the football a lot more in the midfield range. He'll get the football a lot more just in general of getting him a large amount of carries because he's proven he's a good running back. He's not just a short down running back. So I think you'll see both guys do a lot more all-around things as opposed to being pigeonholed into one role.
Much like last season where offense was the talk, again, offense the talk this spring, but the defense played pretty well. Obviously, everybody was watching Monken to see what he would do, but Bill Clay had some tricks up his sleeve. Defense played pretty well in the spring game.
No doubt. The defense did what we've come to get used to, the defense forcing turnovers. Will they give up some yardage at times? They will. Will they give up some points at times? They will. But they'll make some unique plays. Sean Lewis had a return for a touchdown. Daytwan Lowe had a return for the touchdown. We know this defense is going to create turnovers, and if they can continue to do that, that's how you win football games, is by winning that turnover margin. They did that last year, and it looks like they might be able to do it this year as well.
Looks like that secondary could be pretty decent. What's your biggest concern defensively for the Cowboys as they look ahead to the fall?
No doubt it's got to be that defensive tackle spot. Heading into the spring, we knew that was going to be a big concern. Nigel Nicholas stepped up at the defensive tackle spot, but you still need 3 more guys at defensive tackle. You need a rotation. You can't have 2 guys out there for the full game. You need a rotation, and Chris Littlehead took some steps forward in the spring, but he didn't necessarily become that number 2 guy, and then you still have 2 guys you're looking for. So obviously some of those freshmen that OSU signed in February, I believe they signed 5 different guys. Some of those guys are going to come in and definitely have an opportunity to make an immediate impact.
All right, thanks, Brandon. Hey, stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.